Well, hello, lovely. Today is your lucky day because this is a twofer and it's some real foundational stuff. Y'all, I've been training for so many years, and there are so many people who don't understand the basics of personal development. So, in this teaching, it's a two-part. And put on your student cap, it's important. Get your pen and paper and get ready to take some notes because this whole thing, this whole page, the whole YouTube channel is about personal development, self-growth, self-development, personal growth, whatever you call it. But it's about you as an individual getting better, getting stable so you can handle whatever life throws. And this is foundational stuff. If you can't get through this foundational stuff, I don't know. I think you better sit down, sit still, because there's some good stuff here for you. Life transforming. You ready? Let's do this. This word right here is the foundation of your life, temperament. Not to be confused with personality, because before personalities are formed, temperaments are already fixed. You may have heard the word, but unless you've worked with me or have one of my earlier publications, you've not heard it like I am about to share it. We grow in three ways. Physically, just eat, you'll grow. Mentally, just have the capacity to learn and you will pick stuff up. And emotionally, which includes spiritual. The only one of those that is optional is emotional. Emotional growth is personal development. In corporate America, they call them soft skills. I taught them. Communication skills, leadership skills, and interpersonal skills. There's nothing soft about those. They, along with individuality awareness, are pillars to your growth. Hi, I'm Zara Green, and my life has been dedicated to personal growth. People have a lot of desires, and the one they most deny themselves is peace. Not because they don't want it, but because they don't know how to achieve it. Heck, most of our lives are focused externally, professionally, and providing a living for ourselves and others, not on peacefully living well. Well, everything I share is about moving you closer to living well peacefully. And that requires incorporating some universal truths. If you'll allow me, I'll share with you some that have served me brilliantly. These are the four philosophies that are at this point just part of who I am. They help me to process whatever life throws in real time, and I want to share them with you. Four guiding philosophies, or what you can consider mindset management. 1, life happens. Life does not happen to me. Life does not happen to you. When you see happenings as stuff that's coming at you, or the enemy, or something other than just life, then you can't help but to have a victim mentality. You are either accepting that life is just happening or it's happening to you. Whichever one you have, you're practicing, and the more stuff that happens, the more you become a victim, or you start to practice the developing the resilience necessary in order to keep on moving and to be forwardly focused so you can move through that thing, okay? Number 2, challenges are purposeful and intended to propel me. The only thing that matters when challenges show up is how you treat them. How do you treat the challenges in your life? You need to treat them as if you've ordered them. If you treat them as if you ordered them, then you remain curious. You stay forwardly focused. You're like, oh, this thing is here. Okay. Well, come on, let's jump on this ride. Let's go ahead and ride this thing out. Let's see what I need to learn on this journey with this particular challenge, because every challenge is indeed purposeful, intended to propel you because it's preparing you for what's to come. Number 3, life is supposed to change. and sometimes in the most unexpected ways. Yet, you are still supposed to enjoy life. Well, enjoying life in the middle of changes and challenges has everything to do with your mindset. This is giving you some stuff to be able to get fixed so that you have the right mindset when challenges come. Because change is the only thing that is constant. You could have said it with me. Yet, when changes come, people are overwhelmed because they won't do what's necessary to keep up with the changes. All right? And the last one, things happen as they ought. Yes, everything. Somebody left you, happening as it ought. Somebody died, happening as it ought. You lost all that money, happening as it ought. Now, what's the difference in you getting stuck in those things that happen and you getting through those things? Has everything to do with mindset, has everything to do with what philosophical principles you have guiding you, has everything to do with you understanding that you came here to expand, not to stay the same, and not just to learn professionally so that you can go out and work. You're willing to go to school to learn whatever it is that you need to learn so that you can provide, so you can eat and provide for your families. People think that their personal lives stand on their professional lives. Oh, just the opposite. Your professional life and everything that is stands on your emotional stability. And if it is lacking, everything crumbles. All right, now on to your temperament. I like definitions, and I want to give you two so that we can distinguish temperament from personality. Temperament, it's a person's nature, especially as it permanently affects their thinking, feeling, and behavior. Personality, it's the combination of characteristics or qualities that form an individual's distinctive character and how they behave. Now hold on a moment. You were not born a blank canvas. I know you've been told it. You came here with a set of ways that are unique to you, specific ways of thinking, feeling, and behaving. You were specifically designed, so your ways of processing information is as uniquely you as your fingerprint. So your temperament equals your nature, how you are naturally designed to think, feel, and behave, while your personality equals your output, what is seen as your distinctive character from observing your behavior. Did you get that? There is nature, what is natural to and for you, and then there is output, how you show up. These are not the same. We live in a world that is constantly focused on output without understanding nor consideration for nature. Those who understand and live according to their nature, their individual design, are always happy with their output. If this is your first time hearing about temperaments, or you've been more concerned about the output than your nature, you're not alone. And like most, you're not happy. The reality is that from birth, we are groomed for conformity through man-made constructs that tell us what normal is. So your output from childhood domestication through adolescence and yes, into adulthood is constantly trying to fit in. The internal conflict you experience is because, try as you may, you can never change your temperament. It is permanent. Now, I'm from New Orleans, or I'm from Nolans, and I liken an individual's personality to a gumbo. The end result is a pot full of a whole lot of stuff, and everybody's gumbo is different. But if they do it right, they all start with a roux. You've been trying to adjust your personality and likely failing miserably because every area of your life has been affected. Stop focusing on the gumbo. Baby, it's time for you to get to know your roux. Life lessons are in session. You made it. Hey, listen, at this point, you have more foundation about what personal development is than most. Your job now is to fill in the gaps. Fill in the gaps to stabilize you as a person so that you can handle whatever life throws. I'm glad you're here. Bye for now.